Meghan Markle has just publicly insulted Princess Catherine.
Meghan allegedly threw shade at Princess Catherine in public. Yeah, a moment most people somehow completely slept on. But if you look closer, this subtle insult is really just Meghan's messy little way of serving drama with a side of petty.
Same offer Princess Catherine used last year.
Meghan's big Christmas product launch, her so-called as-ever gift set, was supposed to be glamorous, but honestly it screams try hard. 2 jars of honey and a black leather bookmark sold exclusively in Montecito sounds more like a boutique flex than a royal-level move.
And so what she's launched is this Christmas gift set from As Ever, featuring 2 jars of honey with a black leather bookmark.
Meghan didn't just launch a product. She basically tried to copy Princess Catherine's style, and yes, people noticed. It's like she peeked over the royal fence, saw what worked, and thought, let me do that, but make it Meghan.
That Megsy, in her brand new As Ever product launch for Christmas, has copied Princess Catherine here, okay?
Right in the middle of her promo, Meghan casually drops a snap of the boy, the mole, the fox, and the horse. Like it's just a cute book pic, but anyone paying attention knows this isn't random. It's a loaded little prop in her latest attempt at drama.
She's promoting this whole gift set, right? In amongst it, she includes a snap of a book called The Boy, the Mole.
Turns out the author of that book, Charlie Mackesy, isn't just any writer. He's the same one Princess Catherine worked with last year for her Christmas concert. So yes, Meghan's choice screams copycat energy, and no, it's not subtle.
Is the same author that Princess Catherine used last year.
The book Meghan chose isn't just some random bedtime story. It's all about friendship, kindness, and opening up when you need help. A boy, a mole, a fox, and a horse embark on this heartfelt journey, sharing deep life lessons that tug at your heartstrings. It's wholesome, it's uplifting. And yet, here comes Meghan, waving it around like a subtle jab. The themes of vulnerability and asking for help hit a little too close to her own royal family saga. Honestly, it's like she picked it straight out of Catherine's playbook and said, watch this, world. And yes, the timing, perfectly petty.
Using this book with the same author is actually a hidden insult to Princess Catherine. And in terms of the themes of this book, it says here, it uses the characters' interactions to explore themes of kindness.
Remember Meghan's infamous Oprah interview? She painted herself as this fragile royal, desperate for help with her mental health. And the royal family supposedly turned a blind eye. Cue the drama. Now, pairing that story with a book about asking for help feels intentional. It's like she's waving her own vulnerability in Catherine's face. Subtlety clearly isn't her strong suit.
Asked for help with her mental health, and then claims that the royal family refused to help her.
Meanwhile, Princess Catherine and Prince William were busy promoting their Heads Together mental health campaign. Actual action, not just words. They were out there helping real people, making a tangible difference. And then Meghan comes along, sharing a book about vulnerability and help-seeking like it's some sort of royal clapback. The contrast is hard to miss. It's like a carefully staged look-at-me moment. Honestly, the shade practically writes itself.
And you and your family said you couldn't help me.
Let's be real, this whole book stunt, it's not just a cozy read, it's a loaded little message aimed at Princess Catherine. Meghan's choice screams, remember when I needed help and you didn't? It's petty, symbolic, and painfully on the nose. The themes of friendship, kindness, and vulnerability suddenly feel more like weapons than lessons. She's turned a children's book into a subtle roast, and yes, the delivery is deliciously dramatic. Now let's talk numbers, because while Meghan was busy throwing subtle shade, her brand performance was quietly flopping. The As Ever online store was supposed to be this glamorous, must-have destination for millions of fans. Reality check in October, her site barely cracked 200,000 visits. Meanwhile, Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop was pulling in over 4 times that, 812,000 visits. Yup, 4 times. And this isn't a minor gap. It's a glaring spotlight on how her millions of followers apparently didn't bother showing up. All the hype, all the social media fanfare, and yet the traffic tells a brutally honest story. Meghan's brand might have a fancy name, but it's struggling to actually deliver. This is what happens when drama takes center stage and substance is left in the corner.
She's suffering a new setback with her brand when it comes to the ratings.
Interview 12 and the numbers get even juicier when you look at engagement metrics. Sure, Meghan's site had a slightly lower bounce rate than Goop, meaning visitors actually clicked around instead of leaving immediately. But let's be real, that's hardly a victory. Traffic is still shockingly low compared to the hype, and those millions of followers apparently didn't translate into real, loyal customers. It's almost comical how her carefully curated social media persona fails to move the needle for her brand. All the clicks, likes, and shares in the world don't matter if people aren't buying, visiting, or genuinely invested. This isn't just a minor setback, it's a glaring reminder that clout doesn't equal cash. Meanwhile, the Goop empire keeps quietly thriving, leaving Meghan's site looking like a glorified hobby.
A quarter of the traffic of Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop brand in October.
Meanwhile, Meghan's PR squad was working overtime to spin this mess into a success story. They want everyone to focus on how the initial hiccups, supply chain issues, production delays, and scalability problems have been ironed out. Translation, 6 months in, her brand is still struggling, and we're supposed to applaud the bare minimum. From launch in January to selling in April and now October, the numbers still don't add up. All the glitzy social media campaigns, press blurbs, and staged photo ops can't hide the fact that reality refuses to match the hype. And yes, every adjustment she touts is just another reminder that the brand isn't exactly thriving.
Dudette launched her brand in January, started selling shiz in April.
The real kicker. Meghan reportedly has millions of followers, yet barely 200,000 people visited her website. Where did the rest go? Bots? Ghost fans? The discrepancy is laughable. Social media fame doesn't automatically convert to sales, engagement, or influence in the real world. Meanwhile, every competitor quietly surpasses her in traffic, revenue, and relevance. The contrast couldn't be starker. One side is a curated Instagram dream, the other a harsh reality check. It's almost poetic. All the hype, all the drama, yet her brand barely makes a ripple. The influence she flaunts online simply doesn't translate offline. So after all this, what do we make of Meghan's subtle insults, her copycat moves, and her floundering brand? Honestly, it's a mix of drama, strategy, and pure chaos, like a carefully staged reality show disguised as a Christmas launch. And the best part? You, the audience, get to weigh in. Think Meghan really threw shade at Princess Catherine, or is it all just drama? Hit subscribe to Bella Breakdown and join the debate. Drop your thoughts, tea, or conspiracy theories in the comments. What do you think really went down? Don't forget to like and hit the bell so you never miss the next royal breakdown.